Are you feeling lost, uninspired, have brain fog or headaches? With the busy lifestyles most of us lead, we can become so engrossed in our mind and the loop that it creates to keep us safe that we forget about our body and can be blind to its signals for help. A practice to help activate your creative and imaginative mind can help with any imbalances you may be experiencing in the third eye chakra, Ajna. I'm Sherlock and am so grateful to be guiding you through today's class. If you're already finding value in this video, I would be so grateful if you gave the like button a little tap. And if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my uploads. Among other practices, using asanas that require focus and concentration will help awaken and open the third eye chakra. It will allow you to draw your physical body inward and invite the mind to become more one-pointed, helping to open the mind and broaden your perspective to accept new ideas and opportunities. Breathe into your inner wisdom and allow your true self to guide you to inspiration and belonging. Let's meet on the mat. We'll begin our flow today with a pranayama called Brahmari, also commonly known as humming bee. So what we'll do is there's a slight gap in the teeth as we close the ears. So we just, the little triangular point, the tragus at the ears, we just press those in lightly. Gap between the teeth, and as we inhale, breathe deep into the base of the spine. Fill the belly, fill the chest. And on the exhale, we hum. Mouth is closed. We're breathing out of the nose. And you notice that as you hum, there's a slight vibration between the teeth, which travels up into the mind. Take a deep inhale. Exhale and hum. Now close down the eyes. Take the gaze inward and up between the midpoint of the brow or to the midbrain. Breathe in. Breathe out. Begin the hum. Release the hands, allow them to rest on the knees, eyes can remain closed. Just observe any sensations throughout the body. Notice any fluctuations throughout the mind. Perhaps you notice the mind is a little more focused. You might have a little more clarity, and the body is a little calmer. Gently flutter the eyelids open. Roll over the knees. Come to find Balasana, child's pose. Bring the forehead to the mat, the hips to the heels. Extend the arms out long. Full Agni Raj breath here as we allow the breath to rise from the base of the spine along the back into the collarbone. Exhale, the body softens. Notice as the navel draws toward the spine, there's a slight engagement of the pelvic floor. Just take a moment to really connect the breath to the body, taking the mind away from its normal chatter by focusing on our breath and body connection. One more full breath here. Bring the hands to meet behind the back, interlace the fingers, and send the fingertips to the sky, and then just allow the arms to fall. Just allow gravity to do some work here as we open up through the heart. Connect the forehead to the earth. Release the hands. Come to find a kneeling position. Breathe in, sweep the arms overhead. Breathe out, rotate the torso to the right from the navel. Bring the left hand to rest on the outside of the right knee, and the right arm can come out just behind. Just a gentle twist to begin our flow. Inhale, find length, create space. Exhale, rotate a little further. Gazes to the side. We don't want to be cranking the neck over the back. Inhale, come back to center, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, rotate the torso to the left, rotating from the navel. Right hand to the outside of the left knee, left arm behind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, maybe rotate a little further. Inhale, come back to center, sweep the arms overhead. Find a neutral tabletop position, spread the fingertips wide. Shoulders are over the wrists, hips are over the knees. Knees are about hips width apart. Tuck the toes, send the tail to the sky. Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Just take a moment to set up our downward facing dog here. So the fingertips are spread wide, internally rotate the elbows toward each other, opening up through the collarbone. The chest draws toward the thighs, micro bend in the knees as you lift the tail up and back. Gently draw the heels toward the mat. Doesn't matter if they don't touch, we're just energetically drawing them in that direction. One more breath. Experience the breath as it rises from the seat through the back body into the collarbone. Gazes to the top of the mat. Walk the feet between the hands. Bring the hands to the shins. Find a flat back. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale. Hinge at the hips. Fold forward. Bring the chest to the thighs. Uttanasana. Inhale. Sweep the arms overhead. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, lower the hands, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, draw the hands to the shins, find a flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale with control, or option 2, frame the feet. Step the right foot back, come into your lunge. Stack the back heel over the toes, engage the back leg, breathe in, sweep the arms forward, rise into crescent. Exhale here. Breathe in, take the breath from the base of the spine through to the collarbone, nice and long. Breathe out, frame the front feet. Step back into plank, whole body activation. Lower down, knees, chest, chin, or draw the elbows to the side body, lower down, chaturanga. Come to the tops of the feet. Push through the palms, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes. Sweep the tail to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky, three-legged down dog. Exhale, draw the knee to the chest. Step the foot between the hands, come into a lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, rise into crescent. Exhale, push off the back foot. Step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Lower the hands, inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, draw the hands to the shins, find a flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, with control, step the left foot back. Come into our lunge, build your foundation nice and strong in that back leg. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, rise into crescent. Take an exhale, navel draws to spine, draw the tail toward the earth. Inhale, lengthen, extend through the crown. Exhale, frame the front foot. Step back into plank. Hug the elbows to the side body, lower down, chaturanga. Push through the palms, upward facing dog, thighs are away from the mat. Exhale, tuck the toes, sweep the tail to the sky. Downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha. Inhale, sweep the left leg to the sky, three-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Step the foot between the hands. Rise into crescent. Exhale, push off the back foot. Step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. I'll just come to the middle of the mat. Shift the weight now to the left foot. Bend into the left knee. Send the right knee over the left. Hinge at the hips. Come into Garudasana. And if you're in a slightly more open body, you might be able to wrap the right foot around the back of the left calf. If not, that's okay. You can remain here. If this is still a little too much, maybe bring a block just underneath the right foot just to give you a little bit more length in the toes to reach the earth. Inhale, sweep the arms out. Exhale, bring them back in. Bring the right arm underneath the left. Weave the hands and bring the palms to meet. Lift the elbows to shoulder height. Draw the thumbs away from the face. Use the breath to maintain the pose. And as the physical body is drawn inward, invite the mind to become more one-pointed, maintaining that balance. One more full breath. Exhale, release the arms, unravel from the twist. Give the legs a little shake. Shift the weight to the right leg, the right foot. Bend into the right knee. Stack the left knee over the right. Weave that foot around the calf if you can. Find your balance, maintain your balance. Hinge at the hips as you bend a little deeper. Inhale, sweep the arms out. Exhale, bring the arms back in, left arm under the right this time. Weave the wrists, bring the palms to meet. Lift the elbows to shoulder height, draw the thumbs away from the face. Maybe to find your focus, find your drishti, that focus point in front. Remind yourself you are connected to your creativity. You are connected to your imagination. You are connected to your true self. Exhale, release the arms, release the leg, give your body a bit of a shake. Sweep the arms overhead as you inhale. Exhale, bring the arms to shoulder height, bend into the knees, hinge at the hips, and we'll slowly lower down. Nice and slow. Bring the hands to meet the mat. Step the feet back, come to Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Sending the tail toward the sky. Gaze is to the back of the mat, maybe the navel, to invite a nice long spine through the back of the neck. Lower the knees to the mat, find a neutral tabletop position. Draw the hips to the heels, come to Balasana, child's pose. Option to have the arms extended to the top of the mat here, or you can bring the forehead to meet the mat and allow the arms to rest by the sides of the body. Let's take this moment to reconnect to the breath. Perhaps you rock the forehead from side to side, just giving the forehead a little massage here. Breathe in, rise to your knees, shift the weight to the right side of the hips and send the legs out to the top of the mat. Toes and knees are pointing to the ceiling, so there's a dorsiflex of the toes. Breathe in, find length through the spine. Breathe out, hinge at the hips. Come into a forward fold, just going to where your body allows. So if you find that your body starts to round or you're finding an arch in the spine, it's time to walk back out, lengthen the spine, hinge at the hips, and just go to where the body allows you to maintain the integrity of the spine. Inhale, rise. Bring the sole of the right foot to the inside of the left. Just coming into Janu Shirshasana. Breathe in, find length through the spine. Breathe out, fold over the left knee. Just feeling a nice opening, a gentle opening through the right inner thigh. Maybe through the right hip flexors. Again, we're maintaining the integrity of the spine. Gaze is to the mat, directly in front, so just directly below the face. Again, just opening that length through the back of the neck. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Inhale, rise. Extend the right leg. Bring the sole of the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Breathe in. Find length. Breathe out. Soften the body as you hinge at the hips and lean over that front leg. Inhale, lengthening through the crown, maintaining the integrity of the spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips, the body softens. Breathe in, rise. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Send the knees to the ceiling. Allow the back to rest on the mat. Press into the soles of the feet. Lift the hips. There's a gentle engagement of the glutes. We're not trying to clench the glutes at all. We're just lifting up through the hips. So most of the muscles we're using are along the front line of the body. Quadriceps, hip flexors, core. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, navel draws to spine, giving you a little more strength. Lower the hips. Extend the legs out long. Bring the feet to hips width apart. Maybe they come to the sides of the mat. Arms rest beside the body. Gently tuck the shoulder blades underneath the chest. Send the chin away from the chest, encouraging the natural curve of the spine. Release any tension in the jaw. Let go of any furrow in the brow. Allow the tongue to fall away from the roof of the mouth. And again, as we notice the physical body coming inward, we invite the mind to open and expand. And slowing down the body and slowing down the breath, we're able to slow down the mind and give it the opportunity to discover the creativity. Moving into Shavasana, perhaps in your mind you mentally repeat the mantra, I am connected to my creative self. I am inspired. I trust my inner wisdom. I am connected to my creative self. I am inspired. I trust my inner wisdom. Become aware of the breath. Notice its cooling inhale and its warming exhale through the nasal passage. Liken it to the ebb and flow of the ocean's tide. Begin to find movement in the fingers and the toes. If you're able to extend your Shavasana, I encourage you to pause the video here. If you need to carry on, gently rock the head and neck from side to side. Roll to your most comfortable side and briefly observe. Push into your free palm. Come to find a comfortable seat. Eyes can remain closed. As we move from our mat into our everyday lives, I hope you feel a little more clarity, a little more open, and a sense of belonging. Breathe in now, sweep the arms out and up. Drink in the energy of your flow. Cup that energy in the palms of your hand. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for your flow today. Thank yourself even more so for coming to the mat. I really hope that this little journey, this little flow has helped create a little bit more of an open mind. Definitely in opening certain parts of the body, we're inviting our creative mind, our third chakra, to become a little more open, maybe a little more balanced. Keep making magic in this world from your space at your own pace. Namaste.